Christmas don't do anything. Oh,
Okay.
oh, it's changing.
Live stream.
Look at the picture I just put in the DND text.
Okay. Is it appropriate for a stream?
So what do you hope?
Okay.
I make good life decisions.
Do you?
True.
I shoot lasers. I make good life decisions. That's not really a super. No, trust us. She's our most important member. So many D&D campaigns. Oh, 100%. Okay. Oh. Ophelia, you done leveling up?
Oh yeah, I've been done for a bit.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
Oh, there's a mojito mode.
Mojito mode?
Love me a mojito mode, not gonna lie. I don't know how this thing works. I really don't.
Changing lights.
We'll leave it
Oh
at
god, they'll... No, stop.
Dab, dab, dab,
Stop.
dab, dab, dab.
The flashing lights does not do well with the camera. At all.
That's why I make mine go a smooth transition.
I usually just choose... I make chat choose a color.
Chat, choose a color.
You have people in
Pink.
chat?
Yeah,
do
yeah,
Halloween
actually I do.
dance.
I had like 9 people for an entire stream the other day. Thank you very much. And then the stream after that was like 1, but that's besides the point. Sometimes you hit, sometimes most of the time you miss.
You hit 100% of the misses you don't take.
True. Fucking getting all motivational shit over here.
Oh yeah, you know it. Alright, Discord, you go over there.
Fucking David Goggins over
Actually,
here.
wait, no. Discord over there.
David Goggins
D&D
is a scary
thing
man.
over there. It won't open the window because it's nice and cool out. It's been raining all freaking day.
I wish it were in here. Fucking
Well, it's like the first time it's
sprinkle.
also rained and God knows how long. It's kind of funny.
Pick blue.
What do I feel about this?
Blue.
Blue. Alright, I guess we're all going blue then. Well, at least I am. We'll go deep dive blue.
I love the people that jump in like small streamer chats. Like I had it a couple times on Twitch when I streamed there. Like, does this person look at chat? And be like, yeah, I definitely look at chat. And they're like, all right, cool, sub. And it's like, okay.
I had a guy come into my chat once. I don't remember his name. He said nothing. And then was just like, fuck you. Subbed and left. It's like, okay, I'm so confused.
Ophelia, did you get the Borderlands mask? The limited edition
Yes. No, I got it at PAX East.
box? Oh, you got that one.
I'm not gonna lie, Austin. I'm pretty mad that you were at PAX and I didn't. Obviously, I didn't know you existed then. You didn't know I existed, really.
That's true.
And we just didn't see each other. Same thing with Jamie and like half of the other people.
I'd like to go to PAX whenever then all this crap is over.
Yeah.
Well, okay, here's the problem, Mumbles. Like, we were in the middle of pandemic and PAX was still on, and they were like,
Well, PAX
show up, it's gonna be fine. We'll have hand sanitizer everywhere. No one had masks on unless they were cosplaying. So, like, that was a cesspool. I'm surprised there wasn't, like, some random outbreak. And there were people from other states there, too.
True. But at that point, US really hadn't taken off, though.
I mean, the stay-at-home order came, like, a week later.
Oh wait, no, that's true. It's
Pretty much.
March.
March 20th on my
Yeah.
freaking birthday. They were like, "No one go outside." I was like, "Happy birthday!"
Alright, hey, I'll be staying inside all my birthday.
My birthday's in 13 days.
Ooh.
Stayed up till midnight just to play Animal Crossing for like 20 minutes, and then I went to bed.
CP 2077 releases on my birthday, and fuck. I cannot wait to play
I was
Cyberpunk.
gonna get the game. I think I'm still gonna get it, but I think I'm gonna wait a couple of months.
I think I still
now.
have it pre-ordered.
I was gonna pre-order it. I think I'm just gonna wait now, see what happens, see how people like it, or if it's just like a Deus Ex clone and nothing else.
Well, that is not a fade. That is like a strobe.
All right, we all good?
Yeah.
All right.
Um,
So, why is this
I'm
room
sorry.
super
You just have a bottle of Simple Syrup, Austin, on your counter.
honey?
Yes.
No, no,
Oh,
Simple
Grenadine.
Syrup.
Okay,
It is,
I'm kidding.
it is grenadine because I make mixed drinks quite often.
this is fair.
Oh, I'm gonna leave chat and come back because it's not working.
All right, I'm gonna play some music in the background.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now I can kind of hear again. You guys kept like cutting out. All right. So we left off last time after the interrogation of the fire Johnny, their second Johnny in town.
Bad Johnny.
Not the good Johnny.
Not the good Johnny. Upon your interrogation, you guys realized that he didn't have the thoughts of even trying to hide what was going on. He, after questioning and thoroughly upsetting the mayor, you guys confronted him, in which the mayor ended up jumping the gun and taking his life, forcing him in all of his hate and want to kill, turning him into a being, which you guys fought in this small room while trapped in there. Upon Titan blowing him through a wall, a giant demon-like gorilla had swooped in and taken Johnny, or what you guys used to know as Johnny. You guys realized that Thomas in the other cell was absolutely trashed and still passed out in the other cell from the night before. You guys went back to the tavern as the mayor had gone in, turned in for the night, and to make a decision on what to do with the town, seeming the Empire seems to be growing more closer and seems to be a lot more dangerous now, from the information that you guys had learned from Johnny. So, as you guys awake, you guys do realize that this time, waking up in the morning, there's actual sounds and smells coming from downstairs, unlike the night before when the barkeep was in a jail cell. So now the sounds of plates clashing together, the smells of the food being cooked, you do start hearing a few people downstairs bustling about, getting their daily routine of breakfast in through the inn starting to happen. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, Titan, in good old fashion, not in the building. Doesn't like stepping foot in there. He's outside. First thing in the morning, Titan was going to go back over to the blacksmith.
Okay.
But obviously, same thing like every other day. Walking around the square, seeing if anybody needs help with any menial tasks, while I wait for the rest of my friends to wake up.
Okay.
I'll head outside to find Titan and he'll check in his usual sleeping spot next to the door.
Or the ocean.
Or the ocean.
The ocean, yeah.
So, I'm assuming you're also...
Yeah, I'm gonna get up and head on out.
Okay. So, assuming Echo, we'll just say Echo is with you guys as well. just for the time being. So as you guys walk out, you guys don't see Titan immediately next to the door like usual. But down the way, down towards the center, you do see Titan walk around the square. Kind of walk around. There's not as many people as obviously the festival, so the town's not very busy. The festival's over with. The people who were coming in from out of town have left town. There's a few people kind of cleaning up. You see a couple people with like brooms and such, like kind of sweeping the streets of all the confetti-like material, paper streamers, that kind of stuff. Any sort of like mashed food that may have been knocked off carts during the day or during the festival as well, during the big buffet. They're kind of out there cleaning up. Titan, you'd probably see plenty of people cleaning up if you choose to and looking for stuff to do. You could definitely easily help a few people kind of just tidy up stalls and stuff like that where people usually sell their food.
Oh, of course, yeah. If anything, I'm not much of a I'll help you move this plate, madame, but more of a you need this barrel moved to another location or like a table moved.
Yeah.
I'm helping with the heavy lifting.
Yeah, the stalls would be like kind of shifted from everybody kind of moving around. They wouldn't be completely square anymore. They're not big, so it's not hard for like someone to really knock into it and kind of move it a few inches. And over the day of people knocking back and forth, being shoulder to shoulder, no doubt the stalls would kind of push out and maybe even cockeye a little bit, especially towards the night when people started drinking and all that kind of stuff. The rest of you guys kind of walk down towards the center of town. You guys see Titan there. In the middle town center too, who's kind of tidying stuff up. It looks like shops are open. You guys can at least tell the blacksmith is open. The herbalist store is open. The general store is not open as of yet. It looks like he's cleaning out front. Doesn't look like the door is completely open. The sign in the front does say closed as of right now.
I'm gonna walk up to Titan and kind of like poke him in the chest and be like, "Do you sleep okay with that thing inside you?"
Oh, Tanwin, friend. We killed that farmer good. How are you?
Sore, but we're good. We're all alive.
What is sore?
It hurts.
Yeah.
I'm not sore.
Another squishy human thing. Interesting.
Also, should I hit long rest so I get all my hit points back?
Yes, you guys would all have done long rest.
Yeah.
Which thank God, because Ophelia would probably die.
Hey, you were close there.
I healed her. He's fine.
Doesn't help you rolled crap on your healing word.
Maybe.
Or I rolled crap, I should say.
Should we go talk to the mayor? He talked about evacuating the whole town last night.
I think talking to Mayor would be a good idea. However, I'm going to go talk to the little gnome creature outside of his shop first.
Okay. Anybody else do anything else?
I'll follow.
Follow?
Yeah, I'll go with Titan first, and then we'll all head over to the mayor as a group.
Okay. Echo, assuming you were following as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you guys walk over to the this gnome's shop, you can tell it's not destroyed. It's not really messy. He's kind of just inside the door at this point. Looks like he's just like kind of being kind of neat and like pushing the stuff on the racks to make sure it's all straight from whatever he took out into the street the day before. He sees you guys approaching and goes, "Oh, hello, welcome, friends. How are you guys doing today?"
Sore. From what I hear.
Oh, okay. I was like, I didn't think you could be sore. I mean, you're a tin can. I mean,
My party's sore, so I am sore.
My head hurts.
Okay. I mean, yeah, that works.
I will have you know, not tin, 25% wood, 25% metal. I don't know about the other 50.
Okay, well, I mean, we can, yeah, okay. And he's just kind of like, he's just in there staring at you, like, you can see the wheels turning in his head, like, he's just kind of like, thinking about what the other 50% could be. And he's like, yeah, we'll leave it at that. And, how can I help you guys today? I've heard a lot about the town and what has happened the last day. Unfortunately, I wasn't really able to stick around at the party much. I have a wife and, so, I kind of had to tend to them. I obviously can't leave the wife with, like, 7 kids. I mean, yeah.
Well,
Little Squishy, you talk a lot. What
Yes,
is your
well,
name? Have you even told us name?
Yes, I did.
I don't think you have. You talk so low that I'm too tall to hear you.
I think it was Toby. Yeah, Toby.
Hobby. We'll call you Tiny. Again.
Oh, I mean, to your size, yes, I am tiny.
Yes. Anyway, Mr. Tiny, do you have any magic armor?
Magic armor. Not quite here. Magic armor. I did have a merchant come through the other day, trying to sell me some wares. I think he was heading. I want to say he was heading east, to a city. Can't recall the name. I haven't been here that long. I really don't look outside the city, but I know he was going to the city to the east. It says about 2 days travel.
I see. 2 days travel for you, or 2 days travel for me?
I mean, 2 days travel for a normal person. I mean, me is probably about 2.5, but I mean, I may be small, but my feet move a little bit quicker.
how about on horseback?
I mean, horseback, I mean, it'd probably be a day and a half. It is rough terrain, so there's a part where you kind of cut through a swamp. It's the joys of being near the coast. There's a lot of swamps in the area, which kind of slows down the horses and the wagons. But I mean, you might be able to get there a little bit quicker.
I see.
I heard,
Okay.
rumors that we might be leaving town soon, and I'd assume that's we'd be heading left. You guys have any thoughts about that? It's kind of scary. I mean, I've been here my whole life, and I mean, but the Empire, I don't know how bad they are. I mean,
They won't be too bad.
Tiny man, just pack things that are essential and follow rest of town.
oh, okay.
What happens, happens. Don't worry. Worrying is for squishy people.
He's gonna look at him, and he's gonna like kind of poke his chest and like kind of feel his flesh, and then like he kind of like pokes like your like kneecap. That's about like all I can reach. And he's just like, I mean, I guess I'm squishy. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'm not the greatest fighter. I mean, I sell stuff for that. I don't do that myself. But yeah. Hang on. And then he's like, he's gonna point at Ophelia and be like, I have something for you. And he's gonna go back and he's gonna grab a little package, and he's gonna bring it out. He's like, the general store. He said it was gonna be closed today, but said you might come by sometime soon. He said you were asking for some pink and purple clothing, and he gave me this package and said it was for you, and said that that's what this was. He said, don't worry about the price. He said that the merchant sold it for him for dirt cheap, and you guys had already bought stuff off of him. So he wanted me to give this to you because he's not going to be open today.
Sweet.
And he's going to hand you pretty much in the package. You can feel it. I mean, it's probably about 3 or 4 inches thick, probably about a foot by a foot, and in there you can see there's different parts of like articles of clothing that's pink and purple, and some floofy, some furry, some like kind of silky materials, just a wide range of pink and purple clothing.
Awesome.
Ooh. Sexy goat lady, sexier clothes.
Yeah, he said it was gonna be open today, but he said you might drop by. So I told him I'd hang on to it for him, and he's a really nice guy. He's interesting. Not much personality. Doesn't talk much.
I'll give him a gold,
Oh,
even though he said, "Don't worry about payment."
okay. I'll make
give
sure
you
to
this.
get this to him. Thank you.
Yep.
He's like kind of. He's like holding it. He's got like pockets that are like kind of already filled with stuff, and he like finds one that doesn't have anything in it and puts it in there.
Titan leaves.
Okay.
Titan's
Bye.
bored with this conversation.
I will follow.
Same. Thank you.
Have a great day, merchant.
Okay. Thank you guys. You guys too. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.
So we should probably go to Mayor.
I was gonna say, off to the mayor we go.
As we're walking, I want to turn to Tanwin. Just say, Tanwin, how's dog doing?
Samson barks at you happily. I think
Good.
he's doing pretty good.
Squish. Dog got trapped with us in the fight. Glad didn't get hurt.
Yes. He did a good job staying out of harm's way. He did quite a bit of damage to that thing, too.
I didn't notice. I took a sword to the abdomen and swallowed something.
So you guys are out in the town center now.
I
I think we're heading to go see the mayor.
Okay.
wonder where the farmer's wife is.
I want you guys all to roll
She's
perception.
useless. Forget about her.
Titan, because, excuse me, you guys were out. You were out there a little bit earlier. I want you to roll with advantage.
Ooh. Alrighty.
Okay.
I got a nat 20. My first roll.
So he gets a nat 20 and I have a nat 1.
Oof.
I have a 10.
Okay.
I got a 5 total.
Okay. So Tanwin and Ophelia, you guys don't hear much. Tanwin, you don't hear anything
Like
at all.
chatting in the back.
You could kind of tell there's a weird feeling in the air. You don't quite understand what people are talking about, but you can tell that there's a lot of people talking and like being like you could tell that people are being a little bit more I guess wary of people walking around. Like you can see like shifting eyes, and people seem to be a little bit more worried than usual. Echo, you can kind of hear some mutters. The only words you can really make out are words about moving and leaving. Titan, you can hear people clearly gossiping and talking about possibly leaving town. And that idea, it's a small town, so word's going to travel really quickly. So you can clearly hear people that are like they're kind of worried. There are a couple people that seem to be okay with it that are trying to, I guess, make the others that don't seem to be okay with it a little bit better by just saying it's better and for the security and safety of everybody to get farther away from the Empire.
I want to, since we're in the center and I'm overhearing this, I want to let out a little doot horn to get everyone's attention and try and calm their nerves a bit.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do my little horn and say, "Attention, town people."
Everyone's gonna look at you and be like, you can see like a couple people kind of start gathering towards you a little bit, like kind of taking a few steps towards you, like lend an ear.
For those that do not know, I'm a big robot. I've been here for 3 days, I believe.
It's been like 7 or 8 at this point.
Really?
Yeah.
It's been a week. As you may have heard, we may be evacuating. That is probably true. Should you be scared? Maybe. I don't know that emotion well. There was
Ophelia's just gonna like slightly be playing on a drum behind him, giving him like a little
I like
a
it.
speech drum roll.
We are on our way to talk to Mayor about what to do. For now, please remain calm. grab your loved ones and loved things, and just be prepared to leave. Also, the farmer did it.
Well, what you one person? The farmer? Which farmer? Was it you? And he just turned to the
Johnny.
person next to you.
I let out an even louder horn. It was Johnny, the farmer, the one who is not here now.
Okay, thank you for the
He
clarification.
confessed to the murder and attempted murder and ran away, and his wife still does not know to this day.
Yep, this is definitely gonna make people feel better.
So please,
I think she knows now.
no.
Oh no. Out of character, I'm sorry, but you have no idea how fucking useless that woman was.
Okay.
She was really useless.
She rolled a
She-
2 on
oh.
the fucking perception.
We wanted to kill her by the end of it.
I was so pissed.
I shouldn't fucking roll ever for anybody.
So pretty much Titan just kind of continues saying things that don't really make it sound good, but also not confirming that it's bad yet, and pretty much not changing a single thing.
Okay.
And yeah,
So after doing that speech, I want you to do a straight charisma check.
straight charisma, eh?
Yeah. Because you're not necessarily persuading, you're not really intimidating.
Straight charisma, without anything, 14.
14.
Yeah.
You can start to see like some of the people are like some of them are starting to like nod. Not many of them, but like there's 2 or 3 of them that are kind of like nodding, and you can kind of feel the tension in the air kind of lowers a little bit. Obviously, you would know because you kind of can't sense that too much.
Okay.
But you can tell that like people's faces are changing and they're a lot more calm now. And they're kind of just going around doing their thing. You do see a couple people walk away, who are nodding, and you can assume that they're probably gonna go prep for the worst.
Huh. I think they liked it.
Alright,
I think the drum really helped.
They weren't even listening to me. They were watching a sexy goat play an instrument.
That's what got them.
Great.
Oh boy. Alright. You guys going straight to the town hall?
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
So as you get to the town hall, the mayor is standing in the big room in the back again. The wife and kids are sitting at the table. You guys see 2 soldiers standing at the table. No soldiers are in and about the city building now. There's no like 2 people at guard anymore. There's just 2 people actually talking to the mayor. One of them does seem to be Johnny. Good Johnny. And the other one seems to be another captain or higher ranking than Johnny, standing there as well. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I feel like Titan hasn't seen Johnny in quite some time now, like at least a day, and that
You
seems to be.
threatened him last
yeah.
time you saw him
it's
too.
been about a day.
It's
and
been a
2
while.
days.
So, Titan sees Johnny, makes a beeline right for him, says, "Johnny, so good to see you, friend." Picks him up and hugs him really tight.
And Johnny, in which you guys can tell, a little bit nicer armor. Kind of like he's now getting squashed by this giant warforged. He's like, it's nice to see you, too. And like you can kind of feel his hand that's like getting squished, like tap against your like side,
I
like
drop.
he's trying to hug you.
I'll let him down. I'll look at him and I say, "Sorry for interrogating you, Johnny, but you understand why now, correct? There was a problem that was happening, but we didn't know who. And technically, it was a Johnny. It was just the wrong Johnny."
Gabriel is somehow right, but also very wrong. Yeah. About that. It's really nice. Good to see you guys too. And the mayor will kind of look at him and give him a nod. He's like, "Can I talk to you guys in a bit? Like right outside here, please." He's gonna kind of like start, kind of like walk, and also kind of give you guys the clue to go with him.
We follow.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna just walk right in.
So he kind of goes out. You guys are now in like the first room with the staircases in it. He's like, "Hey, I just want to let you guys know. Thank you guys for protecting the mayor the other day, or yesterday. Yesterday, day before. I don't know what day it is. There's a lot going on right now. I actually got promoted again.
Yes.
One of the merchant ships, we actually found some, I guess, stuff called drugs on it, and we confiscated it, and I was the one who did it, and they actually promoted me. Obviously, nothing really happens in this town. I don't know what to do with the responsibility at this point, but me and a small unit are going up north to a town to protect them. The other unit is staying here to possibly escort the people to the nearest town to the east. I don't know what we'll be doing up north. I know we'll be closer to the Empire, so I'm assuming we'll be supporting up there, but I'm not 100% sure. Very scared. I don't know. Again, I don't know what to do with this responsibility now. I'm in charge of like 30 people.
What's Johnny's rank now?
So he would be at this point probably like a sergeant, and the person before him would probably be of the same level, but probably seniority.
Gotcha.
Because in a small town, there's not going to be many ranks. You're pretty much have like your entry level. You're probably like middle between that and like a sergeant rank, and probably like it goes from seniority within those. And then you have like your lawmaker, which is the person sitting in the jail.
Okay. So, noticing now that Johnny is of sergeant rank, I give him a old Warforged salute, but like kind of crooked a little bit. Just say, "I will gladly die under you."
Oh, and he's
Right.
Me
like,
too.
he's gonna like bring his hand up to like here and be like, yeah, I'm kind of scared. I don't know if we're gonna go to war. I don't know if we're gonna. I'm assuming we'll see action at some point. We're kind of just up for support at this point. But yeah,
Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny. You're gonna do fine.
Thank you. And he's gonna like kind of make eye contact, but not make eye contact at the same time. Like he's gonna be like looking at you and then also like looking to the side, like really, really fast. He's like, "Thank you. It means a lot from you guys. You guys have really helped me out here and gave me the confidence I need. Just unfortunately, right now it's a lot. But yeah, I got ready to leave. I hope you guys be safe out there and do what's best for your guys' self."
You too, Johnny.
And as
Quick
he walks away,
Question to the DM.
Yeah.
That weapon that we bought, does Gabriel still have that? The magical one?
I would say in that case it'd be transferred over to you guys.
What
Because
was
none of
it?
us can really use it, but Johnny might be able to, is what I was thinking.
Wait, what
Okay.
was it? I was listening to you.
It was like a lance or
Yeah.
something.
Is a lance
glaive.
considered a monk weapon? Or
It was more of a
Yeah.
glaive.
Yeah. I don't think a monk would qualify for a lance.
let's see. Short sword, club, dagger, hand axe, javelin, light hammer, mace, quarterstaff, sickle, spear, and other. Butterfly sword. I see nothing about a glaive in here.
Or a lance.
I have spear, but I don't think that.
No. Nothing about a lance either. You can't have anything. No javelin style thing as a monk weapon.
Druid, I don't think is proficient in lances.
No, it's a spear.
I don't remember exactly what it did, but none of us really could use it proficiently.
I'd say like you guys would have it, so if you guys wanted to hand it over to Johnny, you could definitely do that.
I'm all for it.
Johnny, one more thing before you leave.
Yeah, what is it?
I reach and I grab from behind my back and I hand over this weapon. I go, none of us can really use this. I bought it thinking maybe one of us could, but we couldn't, so here you go.
He's gonna like kind of grab it and like it kind of catches him off guard because it's a little bit heavier than a normal lance. Just from the delicacy and the material on it, it is definitely a little bit heavier. You can see that it kind of drops a couple, like an inch or two, and he like still catches it, still hangs on to it, and goes, "Thank you. I've never had someone give anything so nice to me." It's a where'd you get it?
One of the shops had it.
Oh, wow. And he's gonna like kind of turn it and look at it. He's like, "Thank you guys so much. I hope to see you guys soon. Will I ever see you guys again? Do you know?"
No.
I'm sure you will.
I'm sure we'll find each other eventually.
We'll meet again in the afterlife, Johnny.
Well, I hope it won't
God.
take till then.
Warforged don't live a long time normally.
Well, I mean,
We tend to die in the battlefield, so the life expectancy of me is unknown currently.
it's like 32 years. Yeah.
I mean, we technically don't make it past like 10 usually.
I think 32 is like including the ones that have lived for like hundreds of years that like went AWOL. Like if you're like a battle one, like you're on the front lines, like yeah, it's no more than 10.
Yeah, well, I'm like 4, I think, right now.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm like just 4 years old.
He's a top.
I'm
No wonder.
So yeah, he's gonna go ahead and take that. And he's gonna like turn. You can tell he's like staring at it his whole way out. Because of your guys' perception before, I'll just take that into effect this time.
You mean my perception?
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, can we re-roll that?
In
I'll
10
give you guys a
with
reroll
1.
for this one.
Yes.
You should. It shouldn't. Titan shouldn't have to reload because you got a nat 20.
Give it with him the advantage again.
17.
You got a nat
I
20
see things
again.
this time.
I got a 10.
You guys suck.
19. 19.
19,
Wait, I
20,
can see
10.
things this time.
Oh,
10, what
man.
did you get?
17.
17, okay. So I'll say collectively you guys can clearly see he actually still has the mask on his hip from Titan. It is kind of hooked onto his belt loop as he walks out into the street. As you guys can see through the windows, you guys can tell that he gets on a horse with a bunch of other people and they ride off on the road.
Johnny
I really
had
hope.
mask.
I really hope he doesn't die.
Johnny had mask. I let out I look up and let out a nice little excitement horn.
Well, so do we plan to help escort the?
God damn it! I know. Seriously, I'm leaving this campaign. I'm going with Johnny. I don't care.
We could go with John.
No, we need to talk to the damn mayor first.
So as you like let out your little like excitement horn, like you can feel everyone jump in the other room and guard. What was that for?
Oh, stop it! You don't do anything but play cards. I want to hear it.
We
I'm
do
sick
more
of
than
you
that.
cards. Your damn mayor did more than you. You're supposed to protect him. No.
Good point.
Where is he?
So as you guys can see, he is now talking to the same soldier that you guys just, or you
Okay.
pissed off.
That's fair.
You guys
Oh well.
see again, his wife and kids are at the like other end of the table. There is now a scribe there who looks like they're writing like a letter of some sorts on the table. It's not like a stack of papers; it's one paper. Looks like he's writing a specific thing.
Hello, Mrs. Mayor. How are you feeling?
Oh, I'm doing quite well, thank you.
Good.
The wounds healed quite well, thanks to you guys. If any
I
longer,
didn't
I'd
do
probably be dead.
anything.
Well, I mean,
I'm
it's-
glad you're not dead.
your group
I'm glad
figured it out.
Johnny's kind of dead. Not good Johnny, bad Johnny.
I said, good Johnny's a nice man. I was a little concerned there.
I'm not against violence, Mrs. Mayor Wife, but I thought about it in my slumber. We should probably kill the farmer's wife and kids so they don't revolt. I know that would be considered, as Tanwin calls, a war crime, but that's all I really know.
You haven't learned anything, have you?
War crimes. You talk about war, there's that little fire in me still that just wants to go pulverize everything.
We're not killing the wife and the kids, Titan.
And she's just gonna look at this conversation and just like frightened, like covering her cub's ears, like holding it to like her body and like covering the other one. I don't think that's necessary.
Okay, I
No,
won't
it's
kill
definitely
them.
not.
I turn to the mayor and I go, wink.
He is just staring at you with like the most disgusted look right
Like, I'm
now.
just kidding, mayor. How are you?
I'm been better.
Have you decided what you're going to do with the town? Are we going to stay? Are you going to move them?
I mean, we just got word today that the city that is not too far from here is actually under siege now.
The one we delivered supplies to?
Well, the one you guys delivered supplies from, yes. They're on the outside walls, on the opposite side of the city from us. We can
Is
assume...
that north where Johnny and his group are going?
No. Johnny's going to another city.
Good.
They're prepping the other city because, unfortunately, the Empire in their strength, they're apparently, as you heard of, well, Johnny, it seems like something may be up with this, and something's a little bit unusual about these soldiers they're sending in.
Okay, wait, out of character, I want to make sure I understand this. Who is the Empire? Like, they're the bad guys, right? Is this like an Empire Strikes Back kind of thing?
This would be like, your
Stormcloaks against the Imperials.
Imperials versus Stormcloaks in Skyrim, your Empire versus Rebels in Star Wars, your I don't know what the people were in Narnia, that the Ice Witch chick.
So this would be like Aang and his group versus the Fire Nation.
Yeah.
For an example, that would make sense in my head.
Yes.
And for
Okay.
the record, Tanwin, part of my backstory is that I was actually fighting against the Empire before I decided, or I need to check. Maybe I was actually fighting with the Empire, and then I defected. I think I was fighting against them,
Yeah, I believe so.
but
Gotcha.
either way, I was in a fight with them at one point. So
No, thank you. I just need to make sure I understood that.
Oops.
God damn it,
Grundy, stop.
D&D's being a pain right now. D&D Beyond.
nothing can shake my optimistic attitude.
So the scribe kind of quickly finishes off the letter and hands it off to the soldier. You can see him put it like in his armor, like on the inside, securely. And he kind of looks at you guys and goes, "Well, with the impending danger, I'm kind of leaning towards moving the town to the next nearest city, maybe the one after that. However, it is a rough terrain, and it's going to be a few days' travel. I mean, with all the women and kids and wagons, we obviously can't go as fast as a single group of people."
You underestimate my wagon powers.
Oh no. Not this again. He did just roll back-to-back 20s again, so...
I got loaded virtual dice. It's fine.
It's okay, you roll nat ones during combat.
Damn it. I hate that.
Fortunately, it's gonna be a rough road.
Yes.
I'm kind of thinking there's a farming town not too far from the next nearest city. I mean, some people will probably split off and stay with the city. Some of them will probably end up going and continuing their farming in another town. I heard the next city actually has a very strong force that they're prepping, and I think the people will be safe there.
Should we head over there in support, or should we go to a different town, or just guide them to the town and then go from there?
Well, as of for us and our force, I mean, we will probably protect the civilians until they get to the city. If there are any who need to go to the next town, unfortunately, or fortunately for them, we are within good territory at that point. And they'll be fine on their own, or at least just getting to the next city will be the hardest part. At that point, our force will stay there in support, what little we have left. And we've sent out riders to, we were actually told to send out riders to the nearest towns beyond that to support the front lines. And we also have this cult business.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny mentioned some very interesting things about the Empire and that cult. And it worries me of the reports we're getting from the front lines.
Do any of the reports match the description of what Johnny told us?
I mean, some of them do seem to be a little bit stronger than normal. None of them, at least in the reports, look like what Johnny turned into, though, which is, I guess, a good thing, because, not gonna lie, that was the thing that was a little sketchy.
Agreed.
So, do we think that there's any connection to this Erebos god that Johnny mentioned to the Empire as well? We know there's a connection to the cult.
I think so. I think a leader of the Empire made a deal with this god to get support from this cult to win the war. But it's not going to work out in the end how they want it to.
Mm-hmm.
So
We kill everyone.
So as you guys say that, the mayor will be like, you say Erebos.
Yeah, didn't you hear Johnny mention him while we were talking to him? He screamed out, "Erebos, give me strength," as he transformed into that demon shape he took.
Tanwin.
Yes.
He wouldn't have heard. He said that in Primordial. Only you and I had heard it.
Correct.
I don't think he did. Did
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Oh.
I heard it because I speak it. You heard it because your god let you.
Yeah, because you have stupid language powers.
Got you. I forgot about that. My bad.
So he's like, Erebos, Erebos, Erebos. He's like, he looks at the, his child who's kind of like walking back and forth in the back of the room. And he looks at him and he's like, hey, come here. He's like, yes, Papa. He's like, go upstairs to my, to the room and grab the big brown leather book in my, by my bed. And you guys see him, he kind of prances off, like he's like excited to fucking do something. Like,
You mean this book? The one that we stole?
Oh no.
Like, yeah, this kid's just super excited. Like, he's been bored out of his mind, probably told to stay in the room the last couple hours. He comes quickly down with a brown book that looks very dull, like there's nothing on it. The binder and the cover is like rubbed off, and he will open it up and he will kind of pan through it and get to a certain section where one of the reports is kind of folded up into, and on the page you guys can see in big letters right across top is the name Erebus. And he's like, that makes a lot of sense. We had a report that I kind of suspected was, I mean, unfortunately myths are myths, but we always gotta take those into effect when we hear reports like this. And if he said that, then that makes 100% sense. And he's just like kind of has the report in one hand, and then the book is kind of opened up, and he's like the abilities of Erebus and death, and I guess the undead as well. Makes sense of the reports and what Johnny said. The dots are kind of getting connected. I feel like we're in grave danger.
Is there anyone in the next town that you trust that we can speak with about Erebus and these events?
Yes. There is. There's an old wizard friend. I haven't spoken to him in, I want to say, almost 10 years. He started to go a little crazy. I mean, wizards, they learn and learn and learn, and then when they get old from the learning, they start to go crazy in their studies. I mean, yeah, he's trustworthy. He's a little crazy, but he's definitely trustworthy and definitely would know a thing or two or five of Erebus and probably anything else you guys could possibly ask. Maybe even this cult.
Then we should get moving.
I'm gonna say, guess I'll get the town started unpacking and.
Oh, Mayor,
Yes.
let's keep this between us.
Okay.
Just in case.
Like meaning the wizard, or
The info that we shared with you just now,
oh,
keep
well,
between you and us.
well, yeah. I mean, no.
Ten
Let my
gets a smirk on his
suspicions
face.
know. He'll just like, I'll let my suspicions know for the next town, but I won't tell them as much just until we're sure, because we don't want to alarm them until we speak with the wizard. He's
Okay. Also, I should mention, I already spoke to the town.
he's gonna look at you and be like really wide-eyed and like this oh shit face. And he's gonna look at you and be like, "What did you tell them?"
It's okay. They seemed to agree with what I said. I pretty much told them to just pack and be prepared to leave if we need to. That was it. And it seemed to calm them. So just give the word, and everyone should be ready to leave at this point.
Well, at this point, we must do what we do and hit the road, because it's gonna be a long one, possibly dangerous. We gotta prepare for the worst.
Agreed. Also, they know Johnny killed those people, or the merchant, and tried to kill your wife. Okay, see you on the road, and I leave.
So you'd be like, wait, what? Why?
I think it's gonna be okay. Don't worry about it, Mayor.
Don't worry. I mean, it's my town. I have to worry.
No, we really don't.
I'm just gonna follow Titan out the door.
Same.
They seemed really entranced by the drums, and I turn around and walk out.
He's gonna look at you and be like, the drums? He's gonna look at his wife sitting across the table and like, what drums?
You have to wonder at this point, being the mayor, like, I just wonder if he thinks, if this group never showed up, none of this would have happened.
He's like
Like,
everything would have been fine. We probably just would have turned into the Empire.
Nothing. Like, no issues whatsoever.
It's like the Harry Potter. If like Harry Potter never went to Hogwarts, none of that shit would have ever happened.
It's true.
Oh yeah, by the way, after this, I can actually make Tanwin's actual thing on D&D Beyond as an unclaimed character, and then she can claim it.
Okay.
Because I have the Hexblade stuff on D&D Beyond.
Okay. Yeah, that worked. That way you don't have to do the self-edit stuff.
Yeah. It'll be easier.
Cool.
So as you guys walk out, you guys get to the door, and there's already a good chunk of the town is already prepped for this trip. There's a couple like wagons where people would probably pull. There's a couple horse-driven wagons, kind of rickety and not too well put together. A lot of women have their children. Very young children are usually slung across the chest, and like a, I don't know what you call it, like a sash, kind of. Those kind of old-fashioned pieces of cloth that would just cover the baby and hold it to their chest. You can see the gnome there. He has like a small wagon driven by a little pony for his size. The wagon is filled with the better equipment of swords and shields. Nothing that looked too beaten down like that was the majority of his stuff in the store. And you can see his 7 kids, his wife, as well as some other basic necessities in there. I believe his name was Orz. No, that's the mayor's name. Hold up. What was his name?
I need a drink. I'll be right back.
Not allowed to get the supper.
Gone. Already gone.
Already gone.
God, I can turn into so many cool like horse things.
Thalai and his wife, which is the owner of the herb place, is there as well. They don't have anything. They just have like looks like big backpacks. A lot of other civilians with carriages and backpacks and baskets and such. And they look like they're all ready to go. There's actually many of the stores are closed. You guys can see Thomas there, the general store owner. They both have almost nothing. Thomas is carrying a small keg with him under his arm. And it looks like they're all kind of standing there looking at you and like, well, Thomas in the back, are we ready to go? I heard we were leaving town.
I'll walk up to Thomas, put up my hand for like a handshake, and be like, "No hard feelings the other night after we threw you in jail, right?"
He's what happened the other night?
Oh, don't worry about it. You're all set.
Okay.
You got a little drunk. It's fine.
I think it was more than a little, but I mean, I woke up not in a bush, so I mean that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I don't know if jail's a better place, but yeah, no bush.
Definitely more secure, for sure.
Definitely safer.
And so the mayor will actually walk out, and shortly after, his wife will walk out with a bunch of stuff. Looks like prepped. The mayor, when you guys went into his room, there wasn't much there. It was pretty much just fancy clothes. He put on more, I guess, non-fancy clothes, more, I guess, travel-based clothing, like leathers and actual trousers than his mayor-like clothing. He does also have his torso armor and his glaives and his armor as well. His gloves and helmet are in a bag, but that he has that you guys can clearly see is kind of like this, like not like quite like a fish net, but like it's a net like made of hemp rope. He has that slung over his shoulder. Same with, looks like there's a few books in there, normal clothing, normal essentials, basic stuff like that. And he's like, well, town, I hate to say it, but I think it is for our security and our children and our loved ones that we must move on and head east to the bigger city that will be way more safe. And I think we need to really be aware of this, that this is not going to be an easy route. We will have a few soldiers to protect us, as well as this group, if they choose to come, who are very very able in protecting us. We've left numerous notes around the city for anyone that comes by afterwards that we would be able to put it together and understand where we're going. But we won't lead the Empire directly where we are, even though at this point they can kind of assume where we're going. So I think we should head on our way. And I do hope that we all stick together through this, because this is definitely a hard choice to make.
Titan, would you like a ride?
So, and he's gonna like kind of give a little head nod and start his way down the road. All the civilians start to follow. Soldiers are on the outsides in the back. You guys choose to go with the mayor, or do you guys choose to go your own way?
The closest village that's not under siege is where they're going.
Do we want to try and learn more about this god of darkness?
Isn't that where they're going,
What was
though?
up?
Yes.
We go wherever the wizard is.
I can't hear anybody.
To the wizard!
Just...
To the wizard.
To the wizard.
wall.
Oh wait, hang on, guys. Yes, I have a question for Titan.
Uh-huh.
Would you like to walk or would you like a ride?
I will walk. I will
Okay.
take up the rear. You guys go ahead. I'm gonna just scout out a little bit in the square real quick. just
Hanwin or Ophelia? Do
anything.
you want to ride?
No, I'm gonna walk with my puppy and throw the ball for him while he walks.
Ophelia, do you want to walk?
I will take the ride.
Okay. I'm actually going. Would you say would it use my wild shape if we're doing it out of combat?
I mean, it would still count during one of your times.
Just wondering.
Yep.
Okay. I want to turn. How big is Ophelia?
She's pretty small, but she's a little bit weighty.
She got thick thighs.
Yeah.
Would giant hyena be efficient? Probably, yeah.
I mean, I feel like anything with a giant prefix would be efficient.
I want to turn into a giant hyena.
I said like a giant ant, because that would probably only be like a 2-foot ant.
Yeah. I'll be a giant hyena, and I will give her a ride. We'll just start walking along.
So, while they decide to go, and I'm bringing up the rear, I want to sneak off for a moment and go to the shops that are now closed.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay.
I want to take a quick peek into the blacksmith's place,
Okay.
and I want to roll. Well, I want to start with a perception to see if there's anything that he wasn't telling us, and then go from there, I guess.
Okay. So in the armor's place, you can see that most things are taken out. Oh wait, what'd you get?
I honestly, I can't even just look. I've rolled 3 nat 20s since we started this.
Oh my god.
I don't know why.
What in the world?
I've rolled. I'm just gonna leave my screen up that I'm sharing because I don't know if I can even trust myself at this point. So I rolled a nat 20 on perception.
So looking into the armor store, you can see that most of the at least important looking things are gone. Not like there's some battered shields, some battered swords. Nothing of value that you would want to take probably.
Okay.
Nothing of value.
Nothing of value. That's fine with me. So I'm going to leave his little place, and I want to go to that first store we went to with the butthole of a shop clerk who just sat there and read his book for clothes.
Okay.
And
In the store, you don't see anything of super value as well. You see a few books, and there's still some clothing hanging around. Nothing that quite catches your eye as unique clothing. It seems to just be basic traveler's clothing.
I see. I would like to take his cash register.
Okay. So, So you want to go behind the counter and see if there's any coin purse or anything like that?
Sure. Yeah. You want me to roll anything?
No, you rolled net 20 on perception, so.
Okay.
In fact, your third one in a row.
Yeah, it's fine. We just want to talk about it.
You're just good at perception.
I mean, I am proficient in it.
You
True.
see all today.
And so you go back there, and then you don't see any coin purses per se. You do see what you could assume is a red liquid in a vial. Not quite a health potion, like full-size one, but definitely one that looks like it is the same consistency and color of one.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Sucker. So now with my red liquid, I will how do I word this? I want to leave this up to you. As I leave, like I'm gonna just start running out the door.
Okay.
But as I do that, I want to just reach my arm out and just grab some type of clothing as I'm going.
Shit. Okay.
And once I leave and catch up with them, I'll take a look at what it possibly is.
Okay. So as you catch up to them,
So I typically tend to like stay in the back of the pack. Can I roll perception to see if I noticed he was gone?
yeah.
I can't roll to save my life today. I got a 9.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Tamlin, I did say I was going to lead the back and I'm going to stay behind for a minute and see if we left anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard to miss him. Now, if you rolled a nat 1, then you had no idea. But it's not hard to miss your Warforged friend that is now all of a sudden gone.
That's fair.
Find anything good, Titan?
I don't know. I look down at my hands and see the clothes for a first time.
And so you're going to see this tannish brown shirt. Not like an ugly brown. Not like poop brown or something like that. It's like a nice kind of light tannish, kind of goldish color. It's got a nice brim on it. It's a very thin shirt. But it seems to have some like design on the edging of the shirt that would come over to button. Nothing like spectacular, like it's not made of like silk or like some very high valued material, but it's a nice shirt rather than like normal travel wear.
So I turn to Tanwin and I say, Tanwin, I found red liquid in vial. Also, I got you a shirt.
Oh. I don't think it's going to fit.
Could we alter it for Samson?
Maybe. I'll talk to him later. We'll figure it out. Why don't you just throw it in your backpack for now?
Okay. I put it in my backpack. Do you know anything about this red liquid?
I have not seen a red liquid before. Because the vial of anti-poison was black, right? And then the regular poison was purple.
Correct.
So, it doesn't seem like any of the anti-venoms or the poisons that I've ever seen before. The herbalist is up somewhere in the middle of the pack. She helped me with my other vials that I found. Maybe she'll know?
Okay. I will put it in bag for now.
Okay. So, you guys gonna continue on your journey? Anything else?
Yes, sir.
Ophelia?
Nothing. Just
Okay.
going along.
Ophelia, what about some traveling music?
Sure. I will pull out a flute and start playing.
Okay.
Kind of like almost a marching tune.
Okay. So. Fucking cock dice. Okay. So you could tell in the immediate vicinity around the area, people seem to be a little bit more upbeat due to the music. They seem to be like kind of not quite bobbing their head, but kind of like moving to the music a little bit, like the beat that you're playing with the flute. As people are going, some people definitely seem to be down. There is some elderly folk in the crowd. There is some middle-aged and a lot of younger kids. The kids seem to be kind of dancing as they walk along. Being the first of the journey, they don't realize how much energy they're already spending dancing and such to the music that you're playing. And as people go down the road, you can kind of tell it kind of lightens the mood for around them. Let's see here. And so as you guys head off east, you guys head down the road through the forest, right past the wagon that you guys had found that was crashed. And you guys keep going straight past it rather than taking a left down the road that it looked like it came from. And you guys keep heading down the road straight east. At this point, it's probably about midday. Everyone's going to stop and kind of get a meal, and a little old lady's gonna walk up to you guys, and she's gonna kind of look at you guys and, oh, I greatly appreciate what you guys are doing here. You guys have done a lot for this town, and I want you to have this. And she hands your group a long kind of bread, kind of like a baguette-looking piece of bread. This lady is known in the town for making breads and such like that. She was actually selling breads at a stall during the festival. And without like giving you guys even a chance to like respond to her, she kind of just walks away and walks back into the crowd, and finds her family that she's staying with. It seems like looks like she's staying with a daughter of some sort, who is kind of holding her arm, and they go back to their normal duties. And she does seem a lot happier now that she's given you guys something.
Well, that's nice of her.
And so as you guys stop, you guys kind of recoup your energy. I need you guys all to roll a d20.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Just a straight d20.
Wait, was this for eating the bread?
No,
Okay.
that'd be a Constitution save.
I got a 19.
Jesus fuck.
I rolled
That
an
looks
8.
like a 9.
Ophelia, is that like your fourth 9?
Yeah. I've rolled 10 and under like the entire time.
I got an 18.
I got an 8.
Okay.
That scared the poopy out of me.
So you guys continue on with your little bit of break that you're having. It's now probably about 1 o'clock. You guys probably stop for about half hour, 40 minutes, so that all the kids and the animals and all that kind of stuff can kind of get a little bit of rest. And you guys start continuing down your journey. You guys come break out of the forest after your break. You come out to this plains area where there is about probably waist-high grass. And I currently want you guys to make a perception check now.
Ooh, ooh.
Wait, what was the D20 for?
That is something for me.
Well, I want to know.
No.
Is it a straight perception?
Yeah, just normal perception.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
I'm blind. I'm just petting my puppy, playing with the ball.
I rolled a normal 7, 10 if we're adding.
Okay.
I
rolled a 2 without my add, if that makes any difference.
No, it's gonna be with the ads.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 2.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Not supposed to be
Ophelia
doing that
finally
feeling,
sees
but-
something.
Yeah,
Titan
Okay.
does not.
for once in her life.
This
I
is like
got
the
a
third game in a
22.
row.
Unnatural. 22.
22. Okay. So Ophelia and Echo, you guys both see what looks to be some sort of deer. It's got a dark brown fur, not like a light tan fur like most deer, with some white spots just prancing around. This deer in this area is actually a very rare deer. They're not like the normal deer you'd see out hunting in, let's say, today's world.
I want
These
to
are a
chase
lot.
after it.
You want to chase after it?
Yeah. I want to like snarl at Ophelia, like giving her a signal to get off.
She has no idea what you mean.
I'm just gonna like buck up and like knock her off, and then I want to chase after her.
Okay.
And I want to pounce on it and try to get like.
I want you to make an athletics check and do it against each other.
Against each other?
Ooh.
Oh,
me?
God. Athletics is strength, right?
It is strength based, yes.
What'd you get, Ophelia?
11.
11?
15.
15?
Got a 12 plus 3.
Alright. So
12 minus 1.
Oh, God.
So you buck Ophelia off. She doesn't like fall. She doesn't like launch in the air and completely get like
Yeah, yeah.
tumbled in the air, but she's able to like. You're able to like kind of buck her off to the side and just get her off.
And I want to book it.
Okay. Roll a straight 220
Oh,
twice.
twice, you
Yep.
said? So a 17 for the first one. And an 18 for the second one.
If I could learn my alphabet.
You need to learn the new ABC song.
No, fuck that shit. L-M-N IOP. Okay.
A, B, C,
So
D.
you roll. You said 17 and 18.
Yeah.
Okay. So after taking off after these two deer, you cannot catch these. These things are fast.
No.
They saw you and got a head start and were able to get way out of your eyesight running into the woods for you to catch up and get near them.
No. Mission failed. I will head back to the group.
So I rolled a 19 and a 20 with that one. Plus a 3 each.
What was all that commotion, Echo? Oh, I forgot you can't talk.
I can't talk right now.
He is a hyena.
He gives like a sharp snarl at you as he's like the upset animal of not catching what he wanted.
Yeah, now I'm big sad. Just wanted some deer.
And so as you guys kind of come through, and you get kind of a couple weird looks as you come back into the group there from your quick hunt, and you make your way into the group. You guys kind of walk on along through these very long, wavy grasses. The area becoming more, I guess, the grass is starting to turn a little bit tan rather than a lush green in this area. It's starting to get a little bit dark. And you guys can see some trees that don't look super straight like forest trees. They look to be a little bit more kind of crooked and have these very tall, flat tops on the top of them, with maybe like another stick coming off the end of another flat area of trees. you guys can kind of understand that you're probably getting to like a edge of a Sahara, but also to your right you can see kind of where the road turns. It looks to be a little bit more swampy toward the other end. So two complete different like atmosphere biomes that have kind of merged together. So you get this kind of like tan dry grass on one side, and then farther down the road you can see the grass starts to get a little bit more lush and a little bit more, I guess, overwatered look. So it's got a couple of very, very dark, dull green.
Okay.
And the road is going towards like the swampy area. So you guys get to kind of the end of the marshy area, and it's going to be about getting kind of dark time now. A lot of the kids look exhausted at this point. They're no longer dancing and kind of hanging around. They're kind of very, very relaxed, very tired out. And you can hear up front from the mayor, all right, this is where we're going to make camp for the night. Everyone, please, we're going to need 3 people to stay watch. We'll rotate throughout the night. Make sure everybody is safe.
Titan volunteers, I don't need to sleep, and even when I do, I still remain alert. I can just stay up the entire night.
All right. So Titan will stay up all night. Okay. Whatever you said. We're gonna need 2 other people. I just want multiple areas of cover for the night. So guards, split yourself up with the other group with us. We'll make sure we stay watch. And so out of you guys, I need to know, Titan, you just stay up the whole night so the other ones can sleep?
Yep.
Okay.
Perception check?
Not for you, you're going to sleep.
Oh no, I wanted to stay up.
Oh, you're going to stay up all night?
Not all night, but
Alright.
like take one of the watches.
Okay. So, I need you, Ophelia or Tanwin, you guys taking a watch at all?
I'll take like an early morning watch.
So you're going to take like a third?
Like, yeah.
Okay. Ophelia?
I will. No.
I will no. All right. There's plenty of guards, anyways. Like, there's probably like 8 or 9.
I've got my
guards with
one
you
good
guys, so.
perception during the campaign so far. I'm gonna just leave it there for now.
Okay. So Titan, I need you to roll 3 perception checks. Echo, I need you to
3?
roll 1. Tanwin, I need you to roll 1.
Natural 20.
I'm sorry, you needed me to roll what?
Perception.
Okay. All right, so I rolled a 17, a nat 20, and a 21.
What the fuck?
I
Alright,
rolled the
good.
10.
Got a natural 20.
And so
Wow.
Tanwin's taking third.
5 nat 20s in right now, and nothing has even happened yet.
No,
Yeah, but when
it's-
something does happen.
Nat
You're
1,
rolling that
baby.
one.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna take our 15-minute break here as well, while I get that all straightened out. So be back at 8. Let's do 8:25. unmute stream. Pull up D&D thing. It always tells me I drop frames when I stream D&D, but I
Ow.
actually don't. It's fucking weird.
I feel like the cat's perception, like, or not perception. Is that like his vision, his depth perception? That's what I'm looking for. Words is not very good.
No, definitely not.
He's like definitely aiming for ow, 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 ow. Oh god, he's got it now. Um, he's definitely aiming for the thing, but he keeps getting in my hand. Stupid head.
Let's see. Oh no, it doesn't work. Shit.
Or he's aiming for the hand.
He's such a stupid cat. He's so adorable though. Will this beast kill you?
Probably not.
No,
Probably
I was
not.
gonna say probably. Feel like if the question has to be asked.
What challenge rating?
What's the challenge rating?
Yeah.
Of one of the creatures, half of one of the creatures, 4.
We're only challenge
I
rating.
did not make a map for this one either. Oops.
We could probably handle it.
I mean, you also have guards there too.
We also have a druid.
I mean, true, because druids are overpowered in this edition.
I also I do have let's see, 47 plus 47 plus 27. Yeah, that's how many hit points I have.
Yeah, it's druids are stupid.
Wait, how many do you have?
He's got like.
Well,
100.
I have 27. I have 27 as my normal form,
Right.
but with my wild shapes, I get extra
Mhm.
hit points, and it doesn't hurt me. It gives me extra. So
I thought it.
plus,
Now, I
I
thought it
can
was
turn
just-
into 2 hyenas.
right, but I thought that pool was completely separate from yours. Like you don't add on to the 27; it's its own.
No, it's
Right.
its own. But
Okay, yeah,
if you think all together, if you add those 2 hit points
right.
and
That's
keep
true.
turning into it, then I have in total.
I wish I would FAQ that and just be like, that's not a thing.
My last week D&D, our druid turned me into a mammoth for a fight. I had 150 HP, and my normal attack was plus 27 to hit. So as long as I didn't roll a 1, I hit the thing.
I
And then
can't
it was like 4d8s plus 6 or something.
can't wait
That's
till we're
like my
level 8 because we can turn into young dragons. Because of
younglings.
polymorphs. Because of polymorphs, turn into young dragons.
That's gross.
I'll just turn Titan to a
Druids
young
are
dragon.
so overpowered.
Can you turn Tanwin into a dragon?
Yeah, I can turn Tanwin into a young dragon when we're level 8. Tanwin, go back to your ancestors. I'll turn you into a young blue dragon. Go.
Alright, we all back.
Then I'll wild shape into my elemental forms.
Fuck yeah, druids are so fucking dumb. I feel like I feel like druids are literally the only reason they'd make a 6th edition.
Druids are good.
Again, they just need to fucking FAQ it. Just like Warhammer does. Alright. So, Ophelia, you're back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought I saw your mic moving. Tama's back, Echo's back. Okay, we're all here. Alright, so. As you guys sleep through the night, first watch, Frenchie or Echo and Titan. You guys don't see much. Very calm night, very clear skies. A little bit of fogginess due to the swamp, just because like the low level fog. There. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 fires down. So that there is some light around you guys. Probably give enough light. Probably 15, 20 feet each way off the main group. So you guys don't see too much. It's clear blue skies, or clear black skies because it's nighttime. And then, let's see. Titan, in your mid shift, you hear some frogs and some crickets. You don't feel anything like uneasy or anything like that. It's pretty easy night. Nothing too scary. Nothing too abnormal. You hear some noises off in the distance. And towards the end of like your second shift, you hear some ruckus, but it is far out. Like there's nothing to worry about it. But you do hear something in the distance.
Okay.
Tama and Titan on your third shift, about probably 2 hours before sunrise. So the sky is starting to turn that like very light brownish black color that's not quite pitch black. So you guys can kind of see the light start coming across the sky. You guys start hearing some rustling around the area and some water movement off the path, kind of around the group here. And all of a sudden you guys hear one of the guards scream from the... So if you guys are like in the back of the group, kind of towards the middle, off to the left, you guys would hear a scream, and then it quickly stops. A couple people wake up out of a dead sleep. Most of the people do. A couple people kind of are looking around frantically.
I'll look at Titan and be like, try to keep everybody calm. These ones that are waking up. And then I'll turn to Samson,
Okay.
and I'll tell Samson to go find where the noise is coming from.
No, don't send Samson. I'll go with him to protect him. There's enough people here where you all can handle it. Handle anyone.
Are we awake?
I would say... Echo and Ophelia, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception.
Yeah.
12.
12?
14.
14? So, yeah, so you guys would both come out of a sleep. You wouldn't come out of like your dead sleep like straight up. You guys would kind of wake up and be like, what was that kind of thing. You wouldn't notice something is immediately wrong. And then coming out, you would realize that seeing Tanwin there and seeing a couple kind of rustle around, there's something a little wrong.
Titan, what seems to be the problem?
There was scream. Samson and I are going to investigate. Make
I will
sure.
accompany you.
No, stay here with
It's my
Tanwin.
specialty.
Stand here with Tanwin. You need to protect those that are here. I can go grab a guard if I need to. They're expendable.
Ow.
Damn.
Wow.
This is war, damn it.
The only guard not expendable is Johnny.
Yeah, but he's not here.
You're right. Go.
I give him a nod and I pick up Samson for now so I can carry him.
God.
We run in
Ophelia
the
hearing
direction
this
of the
is going,
noise.
Follow Titan, but at a distance.
Okay.
I love Samson. I will die for him.
as you guys go to the middle of the pack where you guys kind of heard the scream, you can see there's a torch on the ground, kind of sloshed in the mud, not really 100% lit. It was definitely like not really necessarily thrown, but fell into the mud, and the mud's kind of not very firm, directly off the path. And you guys can kind of see there's some footprints in the area lit up by the torch there, which have about 4 very long, kind of toe-looking features, but the main part of the weight is in the back of the foot. So you guys can understand that these are bipedal creatures. And this, you can kind of see this dragged mark from this area. And do you guys, either of you guys have dark vision? Does Samson have dark vision? Do you know?
I would think a wolf would.
I know I don't. It's like the one class or race that doesn't have dark vision.
How do robots not have dark?
Because we're meant to murder, not see at night.
Yeah,
I don't have dark vision either.
You don't either. Jesus Christ, you guys.
This is interesting.
I like that my proficiencies are acrobatics, insight, and the flute. Oh, I'm really good at that. That's so funny. Class features.
Okay. So we'll do this. So
They do not have dark vision.
no, but they do have a keen sense of smell.
Yes.
Gotcha.
And alert. Oh wow! Thank God that was done with advantage. So you carrying Samson walking towards this, Samson immediately alerts and he starts to growl, and you can feel the body of the dog kind of tense up and the fur on the back stand up and kind of puff out. And then shortly after Samson alerts to that, some being just beyond the light and what you guys can see lets out this really loud scream, and one of them darts out and starts attacking the guard to your right. So if you guys are in a straight line, facing away from the people, one of the guards that was kind of standing probably about 15 feet to your right starts getting attacked by this giant green creature. Ophelia and Titan, roll a perception check.
16.
Okay.
What about the dog?
10.
16, 10. Titan, you can tell these are some sort of lizard beings. They seem to be scaly and green. Ophelia, you can tell that these are a group of people, a being that belongs to a group called the Lizard Folk. They have these kind of crude shields and maces and spears and swords that you can see from this group kind of coming at you now. Probably about 20 feet from you guys coming towards you. You can count 6 normal looking lizard folk, as well as one that's staying a little bit more behind and it's a little bit more specialized, it looks like. And so I need you all to roll initiative,
Including us?
including you guys.
How much HP does Samson have?
Yeah.
He's a wolf.
I got a 19.
Hey, Santa.
Yeah.
You can click on the pluses, like the +1 for initiative, and it'll roll that.
Oh, I know. I like to do a
Okay.
little bit of math. It keeps my brain going.
I rolled a
Keep them awake.
17.
I got a 19.
So did I.
Samson has 11 hit points.
Oh god.
I rolled a 198.
Wait, what?
He rolled 198.
Fuck.
Easy. But I had gotten, what did I say, a 9 for my initiative.
I got a 19.
I also got a 19.
Should we roll off to
Gemma?
see who goes first at 19?
10-1.
I got a 17.
There's a few ways that our group does it. Usually, if it's a teammate, you can choose who goes first.
Yeah.
If you want, or you can do it based on dexterity.
We can choose who goes first, I guess.
Yeah.
You want to go
guys
first?
just
Or do
choose.
you...
I'm there, so I guess yeah.
Oh yeah, true. You are there. I'm gonna roll 30 d20. See how many nat 20s I get. I got one nat 20
6.
out of 30 dice.
Oh, I just broke my.
What the? How many did you roll?
I don't know.
I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
Enough that I rolled a
3100.
3,000 and 3,100.
60 D100. Jesus.
Anyway,
Can't tell that's under or over. It's hard to tell.
Oh,
Alright.
well,
So. Let me get my drawing off.
gonna do.
I don't hear you.
come to the
Okay,
jungle.
I hear you. Good.
I can't fight this feeling
Okay.
deep inside of me.
So, as this kind of confusion and event erupts, Ophelia and Titan will be met very quickly with 2 lizard folk each.
Oh.
So two of them come rushing at you guys. You guys can hear the mayor off towards the front of the group. Guards, you 3 go help. The rest of you protect the civilians. And he kind
You
of gets in the
3?
middle himself.
What about us?
He quickly throws his. At this point, you guys can kind of already tell what's going on. He's not. Your guys aren't his to command, so he's just kind of commanding the guards.
Okay.
The guards kind of stand off, kind of in a straight line, like at the civilians. Try to push the civilians back towards the other side of the road. This seems to be just a one-sided attack. You guys don't hear anything from the other side, so it seems to be like a one-sided attack.
Interesting.
Okay.
And then,
At this time, can I call like my packed weapon to my hand, which would be a trident?
yep.
Ooh, I like it. I like it.
And Tanwin, you would actually have one coming after you as well from the end,
It'd actually be a
coming
hex
towards
whip.
you. So
Wait, what's coming?
Tanwin has a enemy on herself.
Okay.
There's a guard that has one on his end by the front of the pact. Titan and Ophelia both have 2 on them right now, within hitting
So
range.
there's 6 in total.
6
Or-
normal, and there's one person behind that's staying a little bit farther back. He's probably about 20 feet beyond where you guys are. Saying it's a wide trail because it'd be enough for 2 wagons to get by.
Okay, can we see all of them though, or is there like trees
Yes.
on the left?
So the one behind is definitely like in the swamp, so it's gonna be a little bit more difficult terrain. So you cut 10 feet off of your movement, but he is probably about 20 feet off the trail, but counting the movement restrictions there.
Okay. Whose turn is it?
It would be either the 19s.
Okay, it's gonna be Ophelia first, and then
Yep.
All right.
go goat lady.
How close are the ones like at me and Titan to each other?
So there's 2 within hitting range of you, and there's 2 hitting range of Titan. I put about 10 feet between you and Titan because you're following him a little ways back.
Okay. there any way I can cast a radius spell that hits only them in this situation?
How far is it spread?
10-foot radius.
10 foot, yes. Because
Okay.
you would not be that close to the people.
I am going to cast Shatter and hit 4 of them.
You can hit the 2 next to you and 1 that's on Titan.
Okay, I'll hit 3 of them.
Okay.
So Shatter is a Constitution 14 saving throw.
Okay. So 1 passes. And what does it do?
A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature in the 10-foot radius sphere centered on that must make a Constitution saving throw or take 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save, or half on a successful.
Okay.
Oh.
Roll your 3d8.
That is 20 damage.
20 damage, so...
A 6, a 6, and an 8.
Nice.
Alright, so the one directly, or the 2 that are in front of you, the one on your left, is insanely hurt. He kind of, because you said it was like a sound-based?
Yeah, sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense.
Okay. And so he like starts like holding his head, and you can see as he kind of loses his balance, and he is in absolute pain. The one in front of you, you can tell it's affecting him quite a bit, but he's still able to kind of power through it. And then the one near Titan is also in severe pain, kind of like almost dropping his weapons, drops kind of his shield on the ground, still has a sword in hand, but takes his other hand and holds his head as this radiating pain kind of comes to them. And the one in front of Titan and the one on your left, Ophelia, are very, very hurt. They're not looking too hot at all right now.
All right.
Wait a sec.
Oh wait, we had a long rest, right?
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 2 wild chips left. Okay.
that's
Anything else, Ophelia?
Looking at my bonus actions. I will just give a bardic inspiration to Titan.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
So you can roll a d6 to add on to an attack.
Sweet. Is that for a hit or actual damage if I hit?
For hit.
Okay.
God, I wish it was for damage.
I know.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay.
Okay, guys. This is a pro strat right here. I want to, first things first, I want to cast the concentration spell Flame Blade.
Okay.
And then I want to wild shape into a giant hyena with the Flame Blade in my mouth.
Oh.
Okay.
Because I
That's
can hold
awesome.
concentration. So then I want to... what is the closest one with me?
For you, it'd be the one that's next to Tanwin.
Okay, so next to Tanwin?
Yep.
I want to run up to it and I want to slice it with the blade.
Okay.
So it's going to be a 24 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
3d6. 10 damage.
Okay. So you're able to take the sword and your blade in your mouth as you transform into the giant hyena and charge at this lizard-looking being and take a swipe with your mouth as the sword comes around and gouges a nice big gouge down the side of the lizard folk, screaming in pain. And he kind of looks at you and just hisses and gets ready to attack.
Okay.
Is that your turn, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Tanwin, it is your turn.
Okay. You said this guy was like 10 feet away.
He is like on you. He's within hitting range.
Oh.
The hyena with a flame blade just slash at him.
So I will stab at him with the trident.
Okay.
I just did a trident +1 since I'm proficient with my packed weapon. Does that make sense?
The what?
So like when I added it into my equipment, I just did the trident +1.
Yeah.
Okay. So 17 to hit.
Okay. Hits.
And then,
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have the thing.
and then it is 6 damage.
Okay. Oh god, that's way too close. You said 6?
Yeah.
Okay. So as the hyena comes through and slices with the blade, you're able to take out your trident and take a nice big stab at it, and you take it takes a nice big stab into its side. It definitely ruptured. The lizard is now bleeding quite a bit from its side, and you're able to tell that this lizard is not doing too hot, and it's now like kind of takes a step back while holding its side and takes its sword, and it kind of just it readies its kind of crude like rock looking sword that is just jagged and gross looking.
Before it can like do that, with my bonus action, I want to like so I'll stab with my right hand.
Yeah.
And then I'll come down with my quarter staff with my left hand.
Okay.
So that would be 9 to hit.
9 to hit.
Yeah.
So as you take a stab with your right hand, you come down with your left hand. He's able to kind of get his arm up and kind of deflect it. It almost kind of breaks down on his arm, but he's able to get an angle where it just kind of skiffs off to the side there.
Okay, that's the end of my turn.
To the end of your turn?
Yeah.
My headset wire's fucked. Okay. Let's see here. Titan, you are... Oh, no, not Titan. Hold on. Not Titan.
You tease.
I want to see him do cool things with his hands again.
My hands.
I want to see those power fists.
Right now, I have a dog in my arm.
True.
You better not hurt him.
Why the hell do you think I asked you how much HP he had?
I didn't even think about that.
I'm like, if I let this thing die, I am never gonna hear the end of it.
I'm leaving the campaign. I'm gonna go find Johnny. I'm gonna have a new best friend.
I don't blame you.
I need to look up a attack. Okay. Okay. So you guys can see the being in the back start looks like he's starting to like wave his hands in some sort of motion that you guys can see at the very like end of your vision. And you guys realize the floor near Tanwin and Echo, pretty much centered on Echo, turns into very very gross looking roots that are swampy and gross. Turn the area into difficult terrain around 20 feet.
He don't like me.
And then you guys are gonna see what do I want to do here? He's going to attempt to... He does. And he's going to do it for... 3.
What's happening?
Plus 3. 6.
I'm scared.
The lizard near Tanwin and Echo, you can see as the wound on his side that the trident had made, the wounds have sealed up, and the lizard's ready to get back into it. He's kind of snarling now because he feels a little bit better, a little bit more confident about going into this fight now.
Oh, like that.
That's not
Now
good.
it's going to be Titan's turn.
Okay,
Titan.
great. I'm going to put Samson on the ground and say, "Go to Tanwin."
Okay. The dog is gonna sit there and like kind of growl a little bit and then run off towards Tanwin.
Works for me. As long as it's not by me. If it dies, then wasn't my fault. I'm going to attack this lizard, the one that took damage from Ophelia.
The one that took the more damage.
Yeah, near me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go up and just punch it right in the teeth,
Okay.
or attempt to. With what's my hit? No, 3. So 16 to hit.
That's 16 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, that barely hits.
Oh, barely. Let's go. Okay. Cool. So 6 damage
Okay.
with the unarmed strike, and I will use Flurry of Blows
Okay.
as my bonus action, which I believe uses 1 key point, and I have
Correct.
3 of those now.
Yes, should.
Yeah, it's a key. I use a key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action for Flurry. So I still have to roll a hit for both of these, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a 21 to hit for one of them,
That's gonna hit.
and a 21 to hit for the second one.
Okay.
So those both hit.
Roll your damage.
So the first one, 6 damage on the first punch, and then on the second punch, 5 damage. So a total of 17 damage.
Okay. So this lizard that is just already not doing too hot from Ophelia's attack is now gonna get like 3 massive punches. And it's gonna get one across the face, one kind of in the left side of its right side rib cage with your left hand, and your right hand you're gonna do an uppercut and just smack this thing. It's gonna lift off the ground and come down, and it's just gonna stay dead. It's gonna be still like instant.
Titan just says lights out. Damn, actually, it kind of sucks that it died.
Kind of sucks it died.
Well, because whenever I hit with Flurry of Blows, I can make them now, like, either have to do a dex save or a strength save. And if they fail the dex save, they're prone. If they fail the strength, they can't use reaction for a turn.
Oh Jesus.
Monk seems pretty OP early game.
Yeah, late game you get kind of more evened out.
Yeah.
And Druid's just, they never get evened out. They're broken right now.
And
That'll be that.
okay. So now the lizards are gonna go ahead and make their attack. I'm gonna do the guard one first. Misses.
The lizards.
The next one's gonna attack Titan.
Okay.
13 plus.
That hits. I have a 13 AC.
Okay. Yeah, so it's gonna hit. So he's gonna come down with some crude club that looks like it's made from a some tree branch with like a rock that's like strapped to the end of it. Not very well made. And he's gonna come right down on top of you and kind of like whack your shoulder. And he's going to do 8 damage.
Damn. Okay. My shoulder just kind of, that arm just kind of like goes limp for a second.
Okay, he is now going to attempt to. He's going to come down with his club and then try to strike you with the shield that has spikes on the side there.
Jesus.
That will also hit.
Nice. I'm so squishy.
and that'll do 6 damage. So he's gonna come down with the club. You're gonna get distracted by the hit on your shoulder. And he's gonna take the shield and try to stab the spikes into it. Except the spikes are gonna hit your metal body and kind of just crimple. And you're just gonna get hit with like the blunt force of the shield.
Okay. That's not good.
And he's just gonna hiss at you and kind of like put his arms out and just hiss at you to keep going.
Big man.
Big man. Ophelia, the one that is not quite as hurt, is going ahead and try to strike you with a 18.
That hits.
That hits. He's going to strike you with a longsword, which will... Oh my god, dude. 8 damage. 8 bludgeoning damage, if that matters.
Okay.
Okay. And then he's going to try to take a bite. And that is going to be a 7. I'm assuming that misses.
That misses.
Okay. So he comes down with this really gross looking sword. Looks like it's kind of made of a stone. And it's going to come down and it's not going to really like cut you. It's going to more just like hit you because it's so dull. And he's going to kind of turn around and try to take a bite. You're going to be able to kind of back out of the bite attack, even though taking the blunt force of the crude sword that came down. And the other one, seeing this still hurt, is going to take a swing at you, but because of the he's going to get disadvantage. So he's going to get hit with 12.
Miss.
Miss?
Yep, miss.
So coming from this like agonizing pain, he's gonna go ahead and try to swing his weapon, and completely just whiff it. Isn't able to connect or anything like that. Just kind of like misses you by a couple inches, and he's just still in pain. Kind of like drops down to a knee and not doing too hot at all. And then the last one, so gonna go ahead and strike Echo. Will not hit.
What did you roll?
A 2 plus 2,
Oh,
so
yeah.
4.
I would say that does not hit.
So he's gonna go ahead and hit you with a 16.
Oh, that hits.
That hits. So he's gonna go try to take a swipe down with his club, and then he's gonna completely miss. And on the backswing, he's gonna get the shield ready and go to strike you with the shield in the side, dealing 6 damage.
Okay.
And because your body's pretty soft, the spikes are actually go into it, and kind of scraping your side there.
45 minus 6. Okay.
Okay.
39 health. Actually, what if I actually put... Because you could do temporary hit points on D&D Beyond. Why don't I just do...
Yeah, that would work for the forms there.
Minus 6.
Okay.
See if that works. Oh, it does. There we go.
So, out farther than the being that you guys can just see, you guys see 2 spears come out of the woods behind that person. One sticking completely like into a wagon behind you guys, kind of by the civilians, and the other one's going to land right next to the mayor, who is going to pick it up and throw it back. Oof.
He does not, like usual.
No, he's going to pick that thing up and huck it back at the person behind. And
I love it.
So you got 50 points, okay. So you guys are going to see the mayor, like the spear's going to go right by his leg. He's going to pick it up, huck it, and just huck it back. You're going to see, because he's like right inside the light, you're going to see the spear hit center mass of the person, or the being in the back. And you're going to see them drop to a knee, let out a scream, and then get right back up. But and you can kind of see that they break the spear rather than taking it out. And then we're gonna go back to the top with Ophelia. Right?
Oh, Ophelia.
Yeah, Ophelia.
How far are Tenwin and Echo from me?
Probably about 25 feet. You could easily make it to them.
Okay. Not gonna do that yet.
Jesus.
How far is the Meiji one in the distance from me?
Who? You broke up.
The mage in the distance? What I'm assuming is a mage?
Yeah, so from you guys, he's probably about 20 feet, which would be enough to get there with the difficult terrain.
Okay.
You do have the 2 people right in front of you as well.
Yep. I am going to, I guess, cast Shatter on the 2 if I can't hit the third one.
Like the being behind?
The 2 in front of me,
Okay.
and if I can hit the third one at Titan this time.
You couldn't because you have to go through Titan. What you
Okay.
could do, I'll explain this because you guys are on the picture. You could put the point behind the people in front of you and get both of them and the person at the edge of the light.
Yeah, I'll do it that way then.
Okay.
It's a DC 14 Constitution.
Okay, so... Oh my god, dude. Okay. Okay, so I got 2 fails and a pass again.
14 damage.
14?
Yep.
Alright, so you once again make this absolutely horrific radiant damage go across these 3 beings again. As this radiates to them, you can kind of see the one straight into your left is going to absolutely just like hold his head as he just lets out this blood-curdling stream as he just rolls around the ground. And at one point, the sound or his scream stops, and he will not be motionless right after. He is down for the count. That sound did it.
Nice.
He is donezo. The one in front of you, same thing. He kind of like holds his head, drops his sword at his side, and kind of just goes to take a couple steps back and just keels over, whacking the ground solid with no motion as well.
So that's the 2 that were in front of me.
The 2 that in front of you are now dead.
I love
The
it.
one in the back. I said 14.
Ophelia's here.
I got a new spell, guys.
So you see the one behind you just got stabbed by the spear, let out a scream as well. As you can see, he's like starting to like not really stand still. It seems like he's kind of shifting back and forth, and you see him kind of walk forward a little bit more into your vision, falls forward, trips, hits the water, and that's the last motion that's seen from that person. He kind of just like his head is now underwater. His body is still kind of floating, but his head is underwater, and he is not moving as well.
Triple kill. As my bonus action, I am going to use Mantle of Inspiration. As a bonus action, you can spend 1 of your Bardic Inspiration to grant 5 temporary hit points to up to 4 creatures you can see within 60 feet. Each creature can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. It's going to go to Tenwin, Echo, Titan, and the Mare.
Okay.
And Johnny, wherever he is.
Oh wait, do I get hit points?
You get 5 temporary hit points, and you can move up to your speed if you want to with a reaction right now.
So does anybody want to move?
The only ones.
An opportunity attack?
No.
No opportunity attack.
The only one that's available is the guy in front of me, right?
So there's one in front of you. There's one next to the guard next to you guys, who did not die from the guards, which I did not explain. And there's
How
one by
far is
Tanma.
how far is the big dude?
The big dude is dead.
He just died.
Oh, really?
Ophelia
guy
just
in the
rocked
white
a
back?
triple kill. Yeah.
Oh shit. Shit. Then I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
I think there's the mage, the one next to the guards, and the two in the forest left.
The mage is dead.
Oh, the mage died. Okay.
Mage is the
Yeah,
third
you
one
killed
that you
the
killed.
mage. That's the
Okay,
one I was
okay,
gonna
okay, okay.
try to go for, but Ophelia just killed
Apparently, bards are OP.
him. Fucked him up.
Apparently.
Shatter's a good spell early.
Yeah, Jesus. Especially if they're close proximity too.
Yep. It's just risky because you can hit your teammates too.
True. Same thing with like thunderclap and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Fireball.
yeah, Thunderwave and stuff.
Tanwan, Titan, you moving at all?
No, I'm gonna just stay.
I can't hear Tanwan. Can anybody else hear Tanwan?
Hi, sorry. I was muted because I was yelling at the cat.
Oh,
How
okay.
far away am I from the two that are in the forest?
From you, it'd probably be about 40, 45 feet. 25
Okay,
of that being difficult terrain.
I would like to move like 20 feet closer to put me like 25 feet away from them.
Okay, you are entangled as well, which does count as difficult terrain. Okay, so you can move 15.
Okay, so that would put me within 30 feet of them though,
Yeah.
right?
And the person on you would get an opportunity attack.
Wait, I thought we just said
true.
that there was
Yeah,
an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Is difficult terrain? Does that count for that still? Ophelia?
Each creature can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks. So yeah, they would still
Okay.
have the difficult terrain.
Yeah, so you can move to 15 feet closer.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Should I give you 20 because technically you'd be out of it and 10. So
Okay. Is that Ophelia's turn?
Yes. I guess I'm gonna move towards the mare.
okay.
Time
there-
for doggy turn.
There is another lizard over there by the mayor / guards.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and that was your rest of your turn, Ophelia.
Yeah, that was it.
All right, Echo.
Okay. As my bonus action, I want to slash with the flame blade.
Okay.
Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so 3d. Okay, so 11 damage.
11.
Yeah, and then for my is it? Use a melee Oh no. Okay, no, that was my action.
Okay.
It's a bonus action to resummon it, not to use it. Because if I like drop it, I can resummon it without a spell slot up to 10 minutes. So.
Okay.
So 11 damage to that guy. And can I do anything with my bonus action? Bonus action. No, I can. When you invoke a fire, summon a shape to a skin turn. Okay. Yeah, I think that's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're able to take another slash with the sword, and you take another big gouge in the side of this lizard, who is now left tangled again with you in this ground. This lizard, at the second that your blade comes across, he kind of curls over and goes to protect the wound, absolutely in pain and just kind of keels over, like catches himself and stands back up, and is still standing, very, very hurt, but is still standing.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go ahead and go to Tanwin.
Okay. So the two guys in the woods, how close are they to each other?
To each other, they are about probably 10, 15 feet away. Probably 10 feet.
From each other?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll get one of them then.
Okay.
And use my breath weapon.
Okay.
Which would be a 12 on a dexterity.
Dexterity check, right?
It just says dexterity DC 12, half damage on success.
Okay, so what's the damage? Because I rolled a 5.
See, 2d6, 3 plus 2, 5.
5 damage?
Yeah.
Alright. So he's going to go ahead. You're going to do your breath. It's lightning, right?
Yeah.
You guys are going to see this shock of lightning come straight out from Tanwen into the forest. Striking. You just hear this little kind of yelp, like as if you like stepped on a dog's foot or something, or tail or something like that. It's like kind of like a little yelp. And even though you guys can't see it, you can assume that the being is still there.
As a bonus action, can I throw my dagger?
Yep.
Am I allowed to do that? Okay, then I want to like turn around and throw the dagger at the guy next to Echo.
Okay.
So that would be 21 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
And 8 damage.
Okay. So as you let out this lightning breath that goes and strikes this being in the woods, you turn around with your dagger and you huck it, and it goes right in the back, and the lizard who was protecting his wounds before just gets stabbed in the back and just kind of keels over, drops both of his weapons, and stomach down, just takes out and he just lays there.
That would be the end of my turn.
Okay. I believe it is a Titan's turn.
Oh, also, I get 7 temporary health for draining his life points.
Okay. And Titan, your turn. You got one guy probably 15 feet from you to your right, and you also have the guy right in front of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna just wail on the healthy guy in front of me.
All right.
I can't even see. That is a 17 to hit.
It's gonna hit.
Cool. 6 damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the same thing and spend another key point to use Flurry of Blows as my bonus.
Okay.
But I'm going to use my Bardic Inspiration on that first one.
Okay.
The first roll. So that is 12 plus 5. So 17 to hit on the first one. And that is only a 7 for the second one to hit.
Okay.
Okay. So shoot, what did I say? Oh yeah, 6 damage for the first. Okay. Oh, that's not what I wanted. So 5 damage for the Flurry of Blows hit. And because I hit with it, he now needs to make a Dex save. He needs to beat an 11.
And he fails.
Wait. You can impose one of the following effects on a target. Fall prone if fails the Dex saving throw. Yeah. Okay. So, if he fails, he's prone.
Okay. So how do you want to do this?
You just need to beat a 11 Dex.
Yeah, but how do you want to do the whole attack here?
Oh, I'm sorry. So the First hit is going to just be a punch to the chest, like right to his stomach with the left hand, in an attempt to kind of make him kind of like wince downward, like towards his chest, and then I'm going to follow up with an uppercut right to the chin to try and knock him back on his ass.
All right, you do just that, and he goes down, and he kind of looks at you a little second, and you can just see as he just kind of keels back, in just absolute pain. He seems just kind of keel back, and he just kind of fetal position and just stays there.
Nice. Cool.
Then
So he really didn't beat an 11?
no.
That sucks.
I don't know why, but every DC I've gotten like a 5 or a 7. That's it.
Oh,
Nothing
damn.
else, just
Well-
a 5 or a 7.
So now that he's prone, we get disadvantage on
Oh, he's dead.
ranged attacks. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh,
He was a weak one.
Titan's gonna just assume that he's prone for a little bit, not even
Okay.
realize that he killed him. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me.
Okay. So
God, I
as
love key points.
yeah, monks are pretty good first early game. So this guy is dead. Okay. So, okay. Jesus Christ. You guys are gonna see these 3 guards over there just like attempting to whack at this lizard, and they're all just completely missing. Like they're like, this lizard's just sitting there like kind of bored, just like deflecting and like blocking and doing all that stuff. And then you guys see the lizard take a swing, and also go to miss. And then the mayor will react to that and take a big swipe with his claw, and strike the lizard up its body, up the side of his body, pretty deeply, doing a lot of damage. You guys can tell that the mayor is this lizard is now very injured. The lizards are gonna kind of one lizard that is kind of in sight of you guys directly. You're gonna see him kind of like look around, realize that all of his friends are dead, and is going to make a run from the guards away, which would go past Ophelia, which I need to have you make a attack of opportunity.
I'm guessing an 8 doesn't hit.
No, it does not hit. So as he runs by, are you going swinging with your sword?
Yeah, my rapier.
Okay, so you're going to stab with your rapier. The what?
The die landed on 17 and then just slowly rotated to 3.
the tease dice. So you see the lizard just like get clawed by the mayor, and you're kind of in awe as you go to take a stab at this lizard when he tries to run by. Except the lizard's able to like duck his head under, sprinting off into the swamp. You guys can hear all of the other 2 that you guys couldn't quite see in the swamp as well start screaming in cries of help and pain, and kind of like dogs or an animal whimpering as they ran away.
They ran away?
Yes. And you guys decimated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, including their leader, pretty quickly.
Freaking losers.
I want to switch out of the hyena form with the flame blade back into my hand.
Okay.
Because I'm guessing it has him at 10 minutes.
No.
No. Not even close.
So I
That's
just
only
want to,
like, 3 turns, 4 turns,
yeah, and isn't each turn like,
6 seconds.
oh god.
Alright. Anyone else do anything else at the end of the combat?
Are we considered done with it now?
Yes, combat has been completed. The survivors have fled.
Okay. Search the mage-looking one in the back and see if there's any useful information on it.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yeah, I just want to loot the guy that I threw my dagger at and like retrieve my dagger.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll check if any of these other guys have anything of value, notes even on them.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I missed this. Did you describe like any sort of like bleeding that they may have done, or any, like color-wise? Like, can I inspect like if any of it's like black, like Johnny's was?
No, these were lizard. I don't want to color lizards bleed in D&D.
But it's not like weird like Johnny's
Yeah, it's
was.
not. It's not like
It's
a
pretty
black-
normal.
Yeah, yeah, it's like normal lizard blood. Those of you guys who are searching, I want you guys to roll a investigation check as well.
Wait. Did we kill the guy that was right on top of me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, I want to
Tama's
search
right
for
next
him.
to him. Tama's
I'm
right.
investigating
Oh,
it right
okay.
now.
That's the one you.
Yeah, I rolled a 12.
Okay.
I got a
Yeah,
19.
16.
19, 18. Echo, what are you rolling? Echo, what did you roll?
Oh, I'm not searching anymore.
And there's plenty of other bodies there.
Oh, okay. I rolled it. Investigation, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. Does a unnatural 20.
Oh, that's 20? Okay.
Yeah.
So those of you guys who... Let me figure this out. Okay. So those of you guys who search the general buys, not including the mage one, I'm going to do that one separately. We'll find 31 silver and 18 gold.
All of us?
Split amongst you guys. You guys will find a couple crude kind of maces and shields and swords, nothing like of value that would stick out to you guys specifically. Nothing of crazy value there. They do have some leather armor, just basic kind of gear, nothing special.
How much gold did you say?
There was 18 gold and 31 silver.
And that was for each?
Split
Or-
amongst you guys.
Okay.
For lizard folk, most likely what it was is that they just liked it was shiny. They don't know the value per se. They're not a society of money and materials like that. They'd probably like it because it's shiny.
I mean, same.
I'll add 4 gold to my...
Okay.
And then everybody else can split it up how they feel.
And Titan.
But I am going to take the armor and whatever weaponry they have, and I'm just going to kind of go to the villagers and just be like, does anybody want any of this for when you get to the town? Maybe you can sell it to someone, get a little extra coin in your pocket for when you get there. I know a lot of you are uprooting your lives. Maybe it'll help you a little bit once you get there.
You'll see a bunch of people kind of like look around at each other and well, is it safe to walk around now?
I don't know if it's safe to walk around yet, but
I mean, we'll take anything. I think we've all agreed to kind of share until we get off our feet and off
Of
to the
course.
next city. Thank you, though. Thank you very much. And he's gonna like kind of like gesture his hands out for it.
yeah, I'll hand the equipment over.
Okay.
If it's all real crude stuff, it's not going to be much value to us, but it could be value to them.
Right.
So, you took how much, Ophelia? Of the
I took 4 gold.
4 gold. That means There's
There's still
14
14
gold
left.
divided by 3 would be evenly. It wouldn't come out very evenly, but it would be 5 and 4. I'm willing to take the other 4, and then you two will get 5. And then how much silver was left, Jason? How much silver was there?
There's 31 silver.
31 silver. Okay, so
It'd be 7 silver each, and everyone gets 1 except for one person.
wait, what?
So 7 silver each, and then so 3 people get 8, 1 person gets 7 silver.
Okay.
I'm not splitting any of this.
Oh, you're not taking any?
No, I'm a Warforged. I don't really care about money that much.
But don't you want to buy armor?
I have 57 gold on me because I just keep accruing currency, and I don't know why. I'm not going out. Put it this way: I'm not going out of my way to get money unless it's physically handed to me.
I will take the money and I will hand it to Titan.
Oh,
I'll
thank
take my silver, and I'll just we'll walk over to the mayor, and I'll hand him the
I'll
silver
hand
that I get.
Titan the 7,
Okay.
How much silver?
7, and then 5 gold pieces.
Lord.
Titan, you'll
I
also
have-
find 16 silver on the mage,
Damn it!
6 gold,
Oh,
and then you will find 8 darts, or long. They could be used as darts. They could be used as like a small stabbing tool. They're metal, it seems.
Okay.
They're
Throwing
kind of
weapon.
shiny, but they have this green hue to it, and they're kept in a specific bag for.
Ooh.
take them.
A poisonous monk throwing weapon, you say?
Wait,
I
can
like
monks throw
this.
shit?
Well, I have darts in my
I'm
backpack.
pretty sure they can.
I
Let's
think they're
see.
proficient at darts.
Let's look at my deflect missiles attack.
Yup.
Shit.
If somebody shoots an arrow or throws something at him, he has a chance to grab it and throw it right back.
Oh,
Should throw
I
a
don't have a
javelin at
chance. I will 100% grab it. The chance is if I can throw it back right then and there.
Yeah.
I love
Uh,
that I can use the.
Were you able to throw? Are you proficient with darts?
I'm proficient with simple
Probably.
weapons.
Which I believe.
So
So if a
pretty
dart is
good.
considered a simple weapon, then yes.
Resort to our handbook here. I believe darts are simple weapons. Simple weapons.
Simple.
Is it?
There
So
we
yes.
go.
Which
And it
is
goes with your
actually,
deck.
I think a dart is also considered. Let me check if it's monk.
Just start throwing darts at people.
But you're gonna use
I
the
mean-
same damage. It's just gonna be a DC 14 con save with a 1d4 per turn.
Okay, so let me add this in real quick. So we got good old custom.
The silver that I gathered, plus any excess silver I have, because I just don't want the silver.
Damn it.
Okay.
So I got how much from that?
8 silver.
8.
How many
So I
darts
have
did you say?
60.
Sorry.
8, I think. It was 8 or 6. We'll
Okay.
go 8.
Okay.
I have 65 silver, and I'm gonna hand it all over to the mayor.
Okay. The mayor's gonna
Um,
see the gesture out towards him and be like, this is not really needed. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'll split it
Not-
up amongst the civilians.
Not for you, for the city, for the townspeople.
Yeah, I'll split it up between them all and get them all their share.
1 silver each.
It
I mean,
helps.
of the adults, there's probably not that many.
To be fair, I think it's like most people see like 10 gold pieces in their lives.
Yeah.
So me having 109 is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. At this point, I mean, in pretty much any
Me
D&D
having
campaign, you're
39,
rich.
I'm rich.
I haven't bought anything. That's really why I have so much.
Well, you guys were in a small town that didn't have much,
Yeah.
too.
I'm planning on buying some decent armor once I get to the.
You said it was a D4.
1d4 on the attack, and then 1d4 for a 14 con save per turn
Cool.
that they fail.
And then it's another D4 every turn.
If you just went to your equipment at darts, you could just customize the dart.
Well, I already have 2 darts. I already have dart, like,
How many
normal
darts were in the
ones.
back?
And then I made one for the poison ones, but I didn't realize I could put more in there.
Oh wait,
okay.
Jason, I just wanted to know, is there anything special about that knife I got from, other than the blood stealing thing?
Move this.
Not besides the symbol. They're built into it.
Well, it also, like, when you stab
Oh,
someone,
right
it
here.
sucks the blood out, right?
Right.
There we go.
So it's just a regular dagger other than that?
Yep. As far as you know, yes.
No, alright. DC 11 for poison.
So I could become a terrorist by just
DC
putting the
14.
symbol in the...
That puts me to a even 39 gold.
I love these even numbers.
I have 68 gold.
39 gold, no silver, no copper, just
It-
gold.
Oh, is it every 10 silver is a gold?
Yes.
Or is
Almost
it?
10.
Okay.
Yeah, every 10.
Okay.
Until if you get to a place and you're fucking crazy, be all fucked up. Can't wait for you guys to figure it out.
Wait, what?
I have a city that if you guys go to it, the conversion rate for gold and silver is all fucked. So you gotta figure out how to do it like shops and shit.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
Can't wait for it. I'm not gonna tell you which one. You're just gonna go up to the store and they're gonna be like, "We don't take that here."
Question.
Tan, you're muted again.
Oh my god, the cat needs to stop doing stuff. They do take magic crystals, I bet, though. Ophelia.
Wait, anyone's gonna take a magic crystal?
I don't even know if they're magic, but they take crystals.
Yeah.
I love
I
it.
still have those.
The mage wizard that I searched, what kind of armor did he have on?
Like a cloth robe. It's kind of like
Take
brown
it,
and dingy
take
and
it,
gross.
take it.
I want it.
Okay.
Penguin.
Oh,
I don't
wait.
have a robe.
Shoot. I want to look at the, I want to take my knife out, the blood knife,
Okay.
and I want to, actually no, I want a normal one. I want to take it out and I want to taste some of the blood.
You want to take some of the blood in the knife.
I want to taste it.
So if you're using the knife that you have off the cult, correct?
No.
Okay.
A normal one, because I just realized if I stabbed it into the body, it would suck the blood.
Okay. So you're just gonna
Yeah.
stab something and lick the blood off.
I want to taste it.
Tenwin,
Yes.
remember that bag we
Okay.
found?
Yes,
do
I
so.
have it on me, actually, from yesterday.
Okay. Do you want to keep that?
I can hold on to it if you want me to.
Just don't reach into it.
I wasn't planning on it.
Oh, I could reach into it though.
No,
I,
no, you
I-
cannot.
I can. It says flesh. I don't have flesh. I'm all metal. I can reach into it without consequence.
I'm
No.
gonna leave that one up to the DM.
That's what the bag of the bag of devouring says.
It does
Anything
say
with flesh that puts its hand into it, it eats. I don't have flesh, bitch.
I mean, I guess that would kind of make sense because then when we took out the orb would have been destroyed if it were to
Yeah.
devour it.
Inanimate objects can be stored in the bag.
Cannot put food in there. Please don't put food in there. Let's put all. I forgot what campaign I was watching once, but someone put all their food in the bag without trying to figure out what the bag was first. And they went back to go eat, and they literally, the DM was like, "You have no food. Like you dump it
Why
out,
don't
and
we
nothing's
just-
there."
Why don't we clean up the lizard man by putting him in the bag?
I thought about it.
Oh my god.
That's so much work. Okay, so here's my
We're
question.
just feeding our bag.
Okay.
Don't worry.
What does the blood taste like?
Fucking blood, like you want
like iron.
strawberries?
The
Well, no,
schnozberries taste like
lizard.
schnozberries.
It's lizard blood. What does it taste like?
I don't know.
Iron.
I don't know what fucking lizard blood tastes like. Yeah, there's irony taste. Swamp
Come on,
water.
DM, you're supposed to be ready for anything.
Yeah.
I didn't expect them to fucking stab a lizard and take the blood off the knife.
Hey, it's for a reason. I'm doing experiments. And then I want to take the knife that sucks the blood out, and I want to stab it into the lizard. And what happens?
Wait, repeat what you just said?
You know the dagger that has like that goes with the symbol?
Yeah.
Special knife, I want to stab it into the wizard.
Just
I
stab
want to see what
the lizard with the special knife now.
Yeah. I want to
Okay.
see what happens.
Jesus. Game over.
So,
Summons Erebos.
summons Erebus, you just get fucked. Drags you to the fucking underworld and makes you walk the fucking trail of death. So yeah, you stab the knife into the body, and as it comes out, there's no blood on the knife.
I want to check the wound to see if there's blood in the wound.
There is blood in the wound. Yes.
Okay.
It's not like you stab it and the blood just fucking disappears.
Just wanted to see what it does. Okay. Just testing things out.
I have a question
So-
at the DM's
Okay.
discretion. So I technically can't wear armor right now because I have 0 proficiencies in armor because
Okay.
I'm a monk. I have to pick that as like a trait. The cloth robe that I took, is it considered just clothing or is there an armor value to it?
That'd just be clothing for that.
Okay, I'm wearing the cloak then.
Okay. So I don't
And
see
it
anything
just has
up
a
here
hole in the
for
top.
flesh. Because the wood, the living wood that's in it, serves as the muscles. So you don't technically have flesh at all. So you technically could reach into the bag of devouring.
Yes. Is there anything in it, Tanwin?
No, we dumped it out. There's nothing that we know of right now.
I want to stick my hand in it to see if there's anything else.
How about this? I'll give you the bag of devouring to use if you let me see that red vial that you found.
Okay.
Alright. Tradesies.
Okay.
So is the bag of devouring for a warforged just the bag of holding, basically?
So a bag of devouring.
I jump in the bag of devouring.
Never coming back out.
So a bag of devouring does the same as a bag of holding. It's just you can't put anything flesh or food or edible in the bag of devouring.
So
So I have a bag of holding.
It basically has a bag of holding for himself.
Well, you can't put food or anything edible in it.
I don't
Yeah.
need to eat.
He also doesn't need to eat.
True.
And to get rid of any of the murders that we do, we can just shove them in the bag of.
How many people have we murdered?
Yeah. Why are we
shit.
planning murders?
I'm not gonna lie, Tanwin. We should have put Johnny's head in it.
Oh my.
Oh!
I thought about it, but then I was like, oh, you're gonna call me out for thinking of Dungeons and Daddies.
Oh, it's so good though, because I love it. I see
would've
you've
been okay
gotten
with
that
it.
far.
Would it
Can
insta
I-
kill him?
If you put the bag of devouring or bag of holding over someone and then rip it in half, it kills them.
Instantly.
Well, no. If his head entered the bag of devouring, since it eats the,
I mean, yes, it would eat him.
Yeah, he definitely would be dead.
he would have been. His head would have just came off.
I think
It
That
would've
was
been
my first
save,
thought, but then I
but-
tried to use the poison instead last week.
We need
So
to use it more
basically,
now.
just banish him to the shadow realm. That's basically what we're doing.
I could go visit them whenever I want.
It just gets in.
We could just make it our interrogation room for Titan.
Just put
I mean,
another
I'm
Warforged
bored.
friend in there.
Can I take the red vial of red liquid and go up to that lady,
Yeah.
the herbalist? Hey, thanks for all your help the other day. Would you mind just trying to identify one more vial
Oh, no.
for me? and
Oh,
I'll slip
no.
her a gold coin for her help.
Okay.
Or a
You
Mickey.
can recognize it.
She's gonna look at it and be like, "Oh, well, that's a very small health potion."
It's a health potion.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. The consistency, and she kind of dingles it, and it's like, yeah, it looks like a health potion without tasting it.
Oh.
It looks just like one.
Thanks so much for your help.
You're welcome. Probably won't do
And I'll
much,
just walk
but-
away.
Okay, that's fine.
Come back. Titan.
Yeah.
This will repair your HP if you were to drink it.
What is HP?
I see.
Your health.
But I want the bag. You can have the potion if I can keep the
To
bag.
be fair, it's Ophelia's bag. You need to talk to her about who gets the key to it.
Oh, okay.
I asked Ophelia for it during last week, and because Jason was playing Ophelia, he just gave it to me.
I see.
Did I?
Mm-hmm. No questions asked. You were just like, yeah, here
I
you go.
don't fucking remember that. Yeah, Ophelia,
Well,
apparently.
Because I think Ophelia and Tanwin found it, right?
Right.
Yeah, it was Ophelia, and then we went together to like dump it out and see what's inside.
Is Ophelia here?
Yeah.
Anything else before we continue?
I am.
Are we good with the end of combat?
Ophelia, you give permission.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are we
Okay.
all good with the
Yeah,
end
we're
of
good.
combat?
We're good.
Okay.
We're good. We're good.
We're off to see the wizard.
I want to. I want to drop. I want to let go of the fire sword, but I want to keep concentration on the spell for the
Okay.
rest of the 10 minutes, just so I'm able to resummon it.
Okay. Well, that is all I have for today. So this is the end of this session. Thank you, guys.
Cool.
Yeah, that was fun. We got some combat in.
I got to use Shatter.
Fuck.
I got to use
triple
the
kill.
combo of death. I got to use the hyena with the flame blade in its mouth.
Oh, I'm
Give
glad
me-
that wasn't one of my rolls.
Glad you fucked up those 3 people in one turn.
I just rolled my Shatter damage and got an 8.
Wow. So I didn't realize that with this bag, if we put a creature in it alive, it doesn't die instantly.
No, it's gotta do its saves.
Yeah, it has to do. It gets 1 save. If it fails the save, it dies. That's it.
What's the DC? Is it like 16 or something like that?
It's a DC 15 strength
15.
check.
So it's not a 100%. Oh, it's basically trying to stop you from putting its head in the bag. That's what the strength check is for. To see.
Pretty much.
Right. So if you put it on someone, they're gonna be like struggling against the bag.
If they fail, they die. If they
You
don't,
just enter the bag and die. Dun dun dun.
the bag is torn.
I mean,
They
even
die.
if you were to put it on there, and they were able to struggle against it, you could technically still rip it quick enough that it doesn't matter. If
they
you
just-
needed to go that route, if you needed something like fucking gone, like a person or a being, you get if that bag could fit across over their head, and even if they saved that right then, you could have enough time to rip that in half or cut it in half or
Oh
something.
god. Oh god.
See, here's the thing. They don't technically die if you rip it. It says they get sent to a random location in the astral plane. So they're not technically dead.
Well, if it's
Yeah,
just their head,
but it's
though,
almost-
I think
it's
they
almost-
are dead.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's almost impossible to, unless you're like a very high wizard or something, it's hard to come back from the actual.
Wrong, bitch. I've been there in my other campaign. A monk punched my soul out of my body.
Ouch.
What's the what's the city that or the place that you go with like the lich that like you can't leave technically unless the lich lets you leave. It's a book I don't
Isn't that-
have. I know that.
Isn't
The
that
Tomb of
just a
Horrors?
portal?
The Tomb of Horrors or something?
No.
I thought that was just like their lair that they create.
All
yeah,
right,
it's
I'll head
there's a
out.
specific
We should do the two
special
before.
Bye.
special person.
Have a good night.
Fight it.
Bye.
I can't remember, but like
One
that,
for
that's
level-
how a group got out. I forgot what it was, but like they got out by jumping into the. Oh, I think it was one that one of my old coworkers was explaining.
We should try the two befores. I heard it's really scary and hard.
Yeah, at level 3, you want to do that?
No, higher level.
Titan, are you all caught up on Dungeons and Daddies?
Yeah, unless they released something today, I'm all caught up.
I haven't looked either. But
Um,
that last episode was crazy with the.
Oh, they did. Holy shit. So I've watched. The last one I watched was Hardcore Henry. I haven't watched Deck Picks yet, which is at 44.
Did that just come out today?
Came out. What's today? The 13th. Yeah, it came out today at 1:05 p.m.
Yo,
Gotcha.
I
Yeah,
will
so
talk to you guys later.
All right, bye.
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 No, Hardcore Hen.
Alright, guys, we're gonna hop off tonight. Make sure you guys drop a like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell so when we do go live. We'll be live with probably Tarkov tomorrow. But thank you guys. Have a great night. Goodbye. Deuces.